apologies.
That's okay, Sam. We never have free.
Yeah.
I was surprised to hear we were going to have free when Ryan told me as well. Hi, everybody. Again, Kendrell, great job there before, buddy. So I'm going to make this fairly short and sweet for everybody since I know time is at an essence. I'm Steve Marks. I've seen some of you around here before. I'm a strategic consultant. I run a company on my own called Metamorphic Strategies that I've talked to Ryan before. I just started a startup here in October that I think has a great benefit and relevance to what basically you all are working with here. So what we do at Pop Research specifically, if I can figure this out. This one?
Oh, it's the other one.
Which one?
The other remote.
See, Kendrell, you're not the only one.
It's somebody's card.
That's right. So the idea here is everybody wants to sit there and understand their product, their concept, what it means to people, and basically how you want to fund it. So what Pop Research is, we are a DIY research platform, and we're automated. And what we do differently than a lot of other folks is that we actually put the ideas of what you want to do and the evaluation of ideas and the ways to approach your funding back in your hands. Okay, not into a research company, not into a strategic consultant like me, okay, to be honest with you. Just to put everything right back into your hands to be able to design it, develop it, ask the questions you want to of the audiences you want to, and get the results within a matter of a day or so. You know, what we basically said is when we started this, a guy who started the company was a gentleman out on the West Coast. He was the CEO of some rather large advertising agencies, and he thought, you know, we had done a lot of this work. I've been in the business for over 30 years, and we've seen some crappy research. Let's be very honest. We've seen things that really shouldn't be done that cost people an arm and a leg. And when we're taking a look at, you know, testing concepts or looking at advertising or trying to track customer perceptions over the years or over the months, sometimes we say good is good enough. We don't have to go for that, you know, spending an exorbitant amount of money just to get the information. And we could actually make this automated and put it back into everybody's hands. So as we say here, we're really an automation company that happens to be in this research space. But what we do is basically, as we said here, we are cheap, very cheap, and fast, super fast, comparative to a lot of the people that we work with. Again, freedom within a framework. I'm not going to get into a lot of specifics. If you'd like to know more about the nuts and bolts of what we do, I actually do have a demo, which I'm not going to do today because it takes up too much time, but it shows you exactly what we do. You choose your audience. You want to talk to people in Ocala, Kendra? We can talk to basically help find you people in Ocala. You want to talk to more football companies, you know, football players, maybe to sit there about what you do from a 3D perspective. We can try to hook you up with that. We have the opportunity to utilize a variety of different panel sources, you know, online panel, to sit there and find you these individuals. If you happen to have your own your customers, we can go and talk to them as well. Okay. Here's really the key here. It's basically what you want to talk about. It's your objectives. You want to talk about, you know, proof of concept. You want to preliminarily look at your concept to see if it has legs before you move forward with regard to your marketing and other types of efforts. Are you looking for, you know, VC funding? Do you want to find those folks who potentially want to put capital into your company, or are you looking for VC capital yourself? Again, you know your brand. You probably know a little bit about your competitors, maybe not as much as you think you do, but you do. And you know what to look for. So again, putting everything back into your hands. You could ask a variety of different questions. You know, you have a variety of different ways. We have copy tests, we have tracking studies, we have a customized approach similar to what maybe you may be familiar with SurveyMonkey or SurveyGizmo or things like that. What we do, though, is basically provide this for you, and once you push that button and get it done, we'll put you and have results back for you within 24 hours. So we're real-time type of things. We work right now with ad agencies to sit there and test proof of concepts and concept testing. We work with content developers. One of our biggest clients right now is BuzzFeed. We test all of their concepts for their tasty and nifty videos. These are the ones that they have the menus and recipes as well as the do-it-yourself. They've come to us and basically said, we want to sit there and utilize your platform. And actually, we designed a special platform just for them. And we've presented with them at a couple of larger industry presentations about how they utilize this automation approach. We work with end clients. You know, we work with folks in a variety of different verticals. And we also work with other research firms who want to come to us for our automation experts, and we white label. And we provide them with the platforms, and we say, we'll just take a step back. What we're trying to do is do the heavy lifting for a lot of different people and provide you with the information you want in the timeliness that you want it. So again, what we're looking for here is, any type of research should be forward-looking for what we want to do. Look at the markets you want to take a look at. Try to test out those concepts. Look for the proof of concept that you can use hard numbers to develop business plans for those VC funding folks. This is what our website looks like. I just did a screen capture. As you see, we have 3 different types of products right now. One is looking at a copy test and advertising. It's called Creative Pop. The Tracking Pop looks at if you have an ad or a brand that you'd like to take a look at over time. We can sit there and go through there from a wave-by-wave perspective, or month-by-month, or semi-annual, what have you. And more interestingly, we have a custom pop approach, which lets you ask between 30 to 50 questions of your own choice. You can upload any stimulus you want to any specific question. So again, it puts all this back into your hands. And as a DIY, you basically sign up free of charge. You have your own little dashboard. Myself and also the team that we work with can walk you through what you need to do. Getting it up and running probably within about 30 minutes the first time you actually want to do something. Once it's done and you've identified things, you push that go button, 24 hours you get information back in your hands. Again, it's meant from a real-time perspective, but we don't have to necessarily look at it that. I think the more interesting approach here is a tool that you all can use for your concept testing, understanding your markets, assessing them, and then being able to sit there and come up with some hard, tangible information for your business plans. So that's pop research in a nutshell. There are ways you can come directly onto our site. I'll certainly have business cards. You can come right on our site. We're very transparent. Take a look at it. Use the guest info. It'll bring you right into a dashboard. You can see what results look like. You can see how easy it is to put things together. Everything is mouse-driven and HTML-driven. Or if you'd like to, give me a shout, or I have business cards. I can certainly set you up with a 15-minute demo, which is what we've been doing for folks since we've been starting. Or I have my laptop here if anybody really was interested. I could just pull up the demo right now and just show you what we did. Again, it's meant here to sort of be a tool to help you. And before even Santa asked me, it's really, I'm not looking to get a lot out of this. This is really for me giving back. I've been doing this for the research community for about 30 years. This is a wonderful tool, and I really feel very strongly about what Ryan and team are doing here. So that's what I plan to do here. So thank you very much. I'll take any questions.